Hello students, it is Mr. Weaver, and right now I am going to share with you a presentation of the words for lesson 10. Cajole. If you cajole somebody, you are trying to convince them to do something, sometimes falsely, with false promises. But you might try to cajole somebody into giving you some money, or cajole someone into doing something that they wouldn't necessarily want to do, but you want them to do it. So that's cajoling. To expound means to go into more detail, okay? To clarify what's going on. So that's what I'm doing with these words. I'm expounding on them, actually. Next word is métier. Métier is not a word you're going to hear very often, but it is a work that someone specifically is suited for. Like my occupation of being a teacher. I think I'm suited for being a teacher, at least I hope so. Some of you are, your métier might be in the trades. Your métier might be in law or in the medical field. To balk at something is to kind of like start and then stop. To stop abruptly. It's a baseball term, obviously. If you balk, you start to pitch and then you stop, or you do something you shouldn't do. But it can also be to refuse abruptly. You balk at something, you're like, I'm not doing that. To stop short and refuse to go on. Incognito means in disguise. It's pretty much that simple. And it means to do something without being known, and to be hidden is another word for it. Acrimony is just hatred. Really bitter hatred is acrimony. So you can avoid using the cuss words and just say, I have a lot of acrimony toward you. That person will have no idea what you're saying. Dour, stern, ill-humored. In other words, like they just don't have a good sense of humor. They're kind of a sourpuss. They are unpleasant. Harry. If you harry something, you annoy it. It was in the Odyssey. Odysseus was harried for years on end after he plundered the stronghold on the proud height of Troy. That's toward the beginning of the epic. Think of things that harry you would be like little siblings, a bunch of homework, anything that is annoying you. Omniscient means all-knowing. Omni means all, and scient comes from the word that means knowledge, so literally means all-knowing. So there you go. Feasible, that was omniscient. Omniscient, you can see omni and scient. Then feasible means doable. That's the simple definition. If it's feasible, it's doable. You can do it. It's capable of being carried out. A fiasco is just an utter failure. It is a ridiculous failure. I don't know what else to say. Inscrutable means kind of hard to understand. What is this? Yeah, not easily understood, hard to fathom. So it's just another word for it. Fluctuate means to kind of go up and down, but not in a consistent way, or to go back and forth and not in a consistent way. To oscillate means to go back and forth consistently, right? But if you fluctuate, it's kind of going up and down. You're not sure exactly. There's no consistency to it. Lethargy, just really, really tired. So sometimes you come to school and you sit there and you have a lot of lethargy. You're just very tired. Sluggish. To exult, you rejoice, and usually you exult in something. You exult in some kind of accomplishment. So those are your words, and I hope that has been helpful. And go ahead and study those so that you can do well on your quiz. Good luck.